Alright, hello everyone. So the kids just dropped and they are pretty decent actually. Ryoshu is going to be a very good support for burn potency for the Liu gang. I mean, she is a 2-star. You can't really get a very powerful 2-star DPS type character. For the 3-star Rodion, she is going to be a very core part of Liu and possibly a very powerful Wrath resonance character because she has this very good buff of wrath damage up to allies in deployment order. It doesn't specify Liu, which is very good. It means that she's more generic. She can be used in multiple teams. I guess the better word is versatile. Yeah, she's very versatile. Okay, so let's start with Ryoshu first. She has this line here. If you meet the burn potency, you get the clash power, and if you meet this burn potency, you get coin power. And hopefully, this means that you will actually have better clashing power than a lot of the other Liu association. Because if you were to look at any of the other 2-star Liu associations, for example, let's look at Hong Lu, right? Honglu, the skill 1 is fine. The skill 1 is about 11, which is pretty much standard for skill 1s. But the skill 2 here, even with coin power plus 2, is 4, 8, 8 plus 6, 14 on the skill 2, which is a bit mediocre compared to a lot of other characters. And then for the skill 3, it's going to be 7, 14, 14 plus 5 is going to be about 19, which is pretty alright. Only the skill 3 is a very good clashing tool, but the skill 2 is really meh, and the skill 1 is also usually really meh. 11 tends to lose against quite a few high level content clashes, right? So it's definitely not something you want to use to clash. A lot of the Liu gang have this problem where their skill 1s and skill 2s are not great for clashing. Their skill 3s are the only option, with the exception of Ishmael, because Ishmael is a 3-star ID. Yeah, so hopefully this Ryoshu lines here imply that she's going to be actually a clasher, because we really do need good clashing for the Liu association, right? Alright, and she has this on every single skill, and that means that hopefully all of these skills here are going to actually be able to clash well, and that skill tree here, getting the additional coin power plus 1, might be able to do quite a bit of damage. Maybe you roll 16, 18 around there, maybe 19 even. If you can go to 20 something, you'll be a very exceptional 2-star ID for sure. But yeah, so far I'm just hoping that she's going to be a decent clashing character. But her main kit is just about applying burn potency. 3 procs of burn potency here, 1 proc of burn potency here, and then if target has certain amount of burn potency, deal more damage. 3 procs of burn potency application, and then if target has X plus burn, you deal more damage. With a passive called Flame Spread and a support passive called Spread Flame, it's just flipped. Both of these do the exact same thing. It's whenever you defeat someone, you apply 2 random enemies with no burn or with the least burn potency with a certain amount of burn potency. So when you kill someone, you apply burn. Support passive is for the lowest speed, but it also does the same thing. It's just without the condition instead. The guard skill has Wrath, which is quite good because you want Wrath resonance with the Liu Rodion. Yep. So overall, just a very simple character. Just has clashing power and coin power. Hopefully, she can actually deliver with that clashing power, coin power. And she also just full hardcore applies a bunch of burn potency. It matches her ego, to be fair. If you look at Ryoshu's ego is pretty much she wants to get as much burn potency as possible, so that her skill here, when she uses this ego, she'll deal 5% more damage per 1 burn on the target, right? And then her passive is also every 4th skill use, she'll get final power and inflict 4 burn with each of its attacks. So it's all about burn potency for this ego here, and her ID is also all about burn potency. So it just kind of fits. It's very nice. Yep. So she's going to apply a crap ton, and then once she gets to 99, she can start using 4th Match Flame to get double damage basically on this skill here. Really good. And remember, 4th Match Flame is a Wrath skill. So once again, very good for the Wrath Resonance team. Right, so for Rodion, she is going to be a very good Wrath support and also a core character for Liu Association, perhaps. That one, not too sure. It depends on how much value this thing over here is. Let's start slowly. Burning Passion, the passive, is very good. Deal more damage for every X burn potency on target. Right, so you have this on every single hit. Combat start. If all enemies have X plus burn potency, you also apply a Wrath damage up to highest Wrath absolute resonance allies in deployment order, meaning that you can specify which characters you want to get this Wrath damage buff based on whatever ref Ace resonance you can get. So if you get 3, you get 3 buffs of ref damage up. You get 4 buffs if you have 4 ref absolute resonance, and so on and so forth. So what I was thinking of when I looked at this was that, oh dear, because there are quite a few nukes in this game that are actually ref. Self-destructive Purge from Linclair, Mind Whip from Ishmael, Ahab's skill 3, both of them are Ishmael's, but yeah, the ref damage nukes are pretty alright, especially when you consider Self-Destructive Purge, right? Pretty disgusting skill 3 here. So yeah, this thing here could be used to pump up those characters' damage. You could just save up until you have 3 of your big nukes. You set up with a ref fragility using Rodion's Ego, and then with that extra 30% damage applied to a target, plus this ref damage up combat start effect here, on that turn where you are ready to nuke, you're able to get the benefit of 30% extra damage, and your 3 big nukes get additional ref damage up. So it looks very, very spicy as just a pure ref damage nuke support character. I think it's very, very cool and very, very nice for that kind of setup. And then besides that, you also have the standard Liu Association fixer, because she's the director, so she wants to work well with them. She will make sure that if they are a Liu Association fixer, she also applies attack power up, which will help with their abysmal skill 1 and skill 2 clashings against higher level enemies. Yep, so just overall pretty decent character. And if you go for full ref resonance, you can hit the entire team, because you can hit 6 of them. Yep, so it's still really, really good stuff. Okay, and then what about her skills? Her skills, all of them pretty much have the exact same lines as Ishmael. Ishmael, if we looked at her skills, all of them have coin power plus something for every 3 burn on target. She has this line as well. Coin power for every X burn on target, coin power for every X burn on target. If target has X plus burn, gain coin power. I don't know why the wording changes like this, but whatever, it's basically the same thing. And then if the target has X plus burn and burn count, you deal more damage, which is the exact same line here. It's just that you are missing out the coin power on the skill tree here. So Rodion's skill tree here is a bit stronger because she has 1 additional line here, and her passive here makes it so that she's also dealing more damage with every single one of these skills here, because it's on the passive. Yeah, so very, very nice already that you're getting this extra coin power stuff. And it's also a 2 coin, 3 coin, and 4 coin, so pretty decent. Right, so first one is just going to be a very generic inflict burn potency move, as well as gain coin power here. Nothing special about it. Fiery Knife Hand Combust. I think the only special thing here is just its Pride, right? Pride can help to feel this. It's quite nice. For this one, Fiery Knife Hand Combust, it's going to be quite a fat amount of burn count, it looks like. It's going to be 1 burn count, 2 burn count, and then 3 burn count on hit. And if target has a specific amount of burn count, you also spread the burn. You need to spread the burn because of this line here. If all enemies have a certain number of burn potency, you will apply ref damage up. So you need to spread the burn to all of the enemies as much as possible, so you will be able to trigger this ref damage up. So this part here, letting you apply additional burn to different targets, will help to meet this requirement here. Not sure if it's going to be just this skill alone is enough to hit that requirement, but it will help anyway. Right, and then for skill 3, Pinpoint Blitz. This skill here is actually very, very disgusting looking. So your first off is a 4 coin skill, right? So that's already very scary looking. X plus burn gains coin power, so you get coin power. If target has X plus burn and burn count, you deal more damage, so you get this line here. It's the same as Ishmael's one. But you also have Burning Passion, dealing more damage for every X burn potency on target, in addition to this thing here. And on top of that, you also inflict burn, and you also pop the burn. You have something like a Glimpse of Flame effect. Inflict ref affinity damage equal to burn potency on the target. Now this stuff here helps to solve the problem of burn being a little bit slow. Burn, even with Dark Flame doesn't actually affect burn that much. Dark Flame doesn't even consume burn from what I remember. Let me double check this. Dark Flame is lose defense level equal to value, turn end deal value times burn. Yeah, it doesn't even consume the burn. So you still have a bunch of leftover burn that has nothing to do, right? It does nothing. But now with Rodion's skill 3, you can pop that burn. You can deal ref affinity equal to your burn potency, so you might be able to get 99 very easily. And then you also reduce the target's burn count. So essentially this will be your cash out move. When you're ready to pop this, you have already accumulated enough such that you are able to maintain your burn by keeping like maybe a 2 count on the burn by the end of this skill here, and you're also able to pop that 99 burn for a big nuke of ref affinity damage. And in addition to that, remember that this can, I'm not sure, but there is also this ref fragility ego here. And that could mean that this thing here is going to get additional damage boost from this ref rigidity here. I'm not sure if that's how it works, right? But it does look very, very spicy just from my initial thoughts here. I could be wrong on this one. This one I'm just not too sure. Yeah, but essentially this character here has burn count, has burn potency, and has a very fat nuke for the burn gang. So I think that that is really, really good stuff. Really, really powerful character. And of course I mentioned the nuke, right? You can set up some pretty nice nukes with this character with the ref damage up here. So yeah, lots and lots of good stuff really. I think the ref resonance gang is starting to come together, because if you think about it, 4th match Flame is going to do quite a bit of ref damage here, and then 4th match Rodion is going to help to apply that ref rigidity for the entire team to get additional ref damage for their skills and additional ref rigidity to deal even more damage. It's really, really very spicy right now. I think all these egos here have actually found a very good home in the burn gang so far. Besides that, there are of course like other options like 9-2 with the burn gang. Like 9-2 only consumes what 20 burn potency, which is easily reapplied most of the time, and you can get additional defense level down onto targets as long as your Faust is fast enough, because this one is not next turn, so it's a very good option as well. Yeah, there's a lot of really, really good stuff for burn now. I feel like we're starting to get a lot of the pieces required, similar to how Rupture slowly got all of the pieces in order to become a very powerful status. I don't think Burn will reach that level unless they release something insane. But so far, Burn is looking pretty nice. Yeah, I'm really liking how Burn is going to. It's like your enemy is just going to die slowly, but you're speeding it up with Dark Flame and speeding it up with your Rodion skill tree. Really, really nice stuff. Not sure about Kapot. Was taking a look at Kapot, but it is a fat 10 burn potency, so it does help quite a bit. Yeah, and I believe there's also a Kapot Ishmael. I think Kapot Ishmael also gives your entire team ref damage up as well, so you can stack quite a few things. Let's see, this one gives apply 1 additional ref damage up to all allies. So I think you can get quite a few ref damage buffs with Kapot, and you can also use Other Blossom Star on the same character. It's a He Ego and Kapot is a Tef Ego, and with this you're also going to inflict burn by ref resonance. Right, and then you can also do your hit attack, inflict 5 burn on 3 enemies, and you're also able to spread the burn, and you need to spread the burn in order to help Rodion hit her passive. So I think that overall burn is cooking, literally, because this shit here is just all very synergistic, and I feel like this Rodion thing here just helps to push it towards a really strong, damaging, synergistic team. Yep. So without knowing like what's the actual attack power number here or the ref damage up here, I'm not too sure which is the better team comp. Most likely it's going to be the one with the better coin power, so probably ref damage nuke is going to be a bit better. But of course, I will probably be running the full burn gang with the Liu Association first, just to give it a try. After all, she's the director, you gotta give the full Liu gang a try first. But I don't think the Liu Association, Assault, Liu Association, Hong Lu and Gregor are going to get any significant clash power increases from this, but they might be able to just clash a little bit better just because of this attack power up here. Yeah. Right, so I think that is really all I have to say about this. I'm thinking that besides this, of course, you can run like Ahab for skill 2 to get more skill 1 procs, and also your skill 3 is a nuke for Ahab. And then for other character, you can run in Ninclair, because Ninclair can actually apply burn potency if he wants. You can run Faust for 9-2 access. Lots of different options, very flexible. You don't have to run the full Liu Association if you don't want to deal with the really mediocre skill 1s and skill 2s of the 2 stars. So yeah. Tentatively, I think that the must-haves for Rodion right now is probably going to be Rodion herself. Maybe Ryoshu, not sure about the clashing yet, but burn potency does look very, very nice here. But then again, burn doesn't really need that much help with stacking the burn potency. Besides that, also Shutis. Shutis is also definitely a must-have for the burn gang, and Liu Ishmael, because yeah, burn gang, so you gotta get this burn character in there as well. Yeah. Right, so with these 4, with the last 2, I feel like it's a coin flip. I have to wait until the kit is fully released, then I'll be able to give more information about that. But yeah, I'm very, very excited. There's a lot of synergy going on. There's a lot of ref damage up going to the entire team. Ref resonance looks a little bit spicy compared to before, yeah. Alright, so that is it for this video. Leave a comment if I misinterpreted anything, or maybe I missed something that is very, very synergistic, but I just forgot about it, feel free to just let me know, and then I'll look at it again later in the comment section. Okay, and then besides that, yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I shall see you guys next time. Bye bye.